Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another section of my video today. We are having a special guest in our midst, Beglad Christian.
Thank you for having me here today. It's an honor to be part of this program. I know the aim of this program will be achieved.
Today we'll be discussing on the first chapter of this book, which is Greatness is a Vision. The word greatness can be said to be the state, condition, or quality of being great in size, skill, achievement, or power. Greatness is being larger than ordinary size or ability. It is being higher in degree or importance. Greatness is both a being and a becoming. Man is created for greatness, and that which man is to be from the foundation of the earth is in him, and that is what he will become.
You made a striking statement that greatness is both a being and a becoming. Please, can you elaborate more on it so that I can understand more?
I'll start by reading the book of Habakkuk 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Coming to your question, greatness is both in being and in becoming. From creation, man was not limited.
Wow.
Right from the womb, what a man will become is already in him. Over time, as the child grows, he becomes the actual person he was meant to be.
Wow.
Men most times limit themselves by not becoming that which they were ordained from the foundation of the earth. So let's continue in our reading. Greatness is not measured by how much you have in the kingdom of God. It is determined by our service to God and man. You cannot talk about greatness without measuring service. Greatness can be achieved through the help of God. Divine greatness is the manifestation of the power of God in taking the poor from the dust and a beggar from the dunghill, and to set them among the greats. Greatness is achieving something big, hitting a major milestone by going over and above the usual goal.
You talked about greatness without service and divine greatness. Please, can you throw more light on it?
Greatness is not measured by how much you have in the kingdom of God, but it is determined by our service. Jesus was a typical example of the above statement. Jesus laid down his life in service to humanity, and that made him King of Kings and Lord of Lords. You cannot talk about greatness without talking about service.
Wow.
Coming to your second question, divine greatness, I want to start by giving a brief testimony about myself. I am not a writer until I met a prolific writer, Christian, whose oil of writing rubbed on me. This is divine greatness, which is the manifestation of the power of God in taking the poor from dunghill and setting them among the greats. Let's continue in our reading. There are people who have natural powers to be better than others. It is the decision of God to bless someone. David was anointed for greatness because he was powerful, visionary, and also perfect in his work with God. Greatness is not being who you are not. A lot of people have the habit of copying things from others, thinking in their hearts that men became great through copying things from others. Copying things from others is an attack and a devaluation on uniqueness. Greatness is a story, and the fruit will always be there when the story is told. History doesn't keep record of rich people, but great people's stories are kept.
You said history does not keep record of rich people, but great people's story are kept. Please, can you throw more light on it?
Some people are destined for greatness, like Joseph, whose brothers sold to slavery because he was visionary. He became the prime minister of Egypt. Many people are not visionary, talk more of being powerful and working right with God. Some people think that greatness is being who they are not by copying people. Copying people is a pure attack and devaluation on one's uniqueness. Let's continue in our reading. Greatness is associated with vision. Vision is foresight with insight, based on insight. Greatness is in what you see, because it is what you see that you can become. Many people have not seen anything positive in their lives. They have not seen honor. Seeing here is not with our physical eyes, but seeing with the eyes of vision. Many people who see with their ordinary eyes are kept blood because they see things that eventually take their lives without knowing. Those who see with their ordinary eyes do not have the capacity to know things.
You've been mentioning vision. Please, can you throw more light? What vision?
Vision is foresight with insight, based on insight. It is having accurate interpretation of what the future holds for you. Vision is basically what you can see. Man cannot be separated from what he can see. Man is a great personality whose destiny is tied to what he sees continually. So let's continue in our reading. Vision team members. At every point in life of a great visionary man, he is helped by vision helpers from the time he was born. The worst thing that can happen to a visionary man is to be surrounded by vision killers. No matter how gifted a man is, there are always some things somebody must do for him. Those who work as a team usually come to the top. The effort of a man must be complemented by another man. Every great man desires to have a Joshua in his team, as well as Aaron and Hur to be part of his team. A great man must grow in tolerance to be able to accommodate different characters of his team members. You should bear in mind that anyone who is there to complement your efforts must not be like you or have the same character as yours. You need to be a master in relating with all manner of team members. In every 12, there is always a Judas. Moses and Joshua were not of the same temperament, yet they worked together because they tolerated each other. Judas Iscariot had a negative mission around Jesus, yet he was tolerated by Jesus. You need to know that tolerance is a great virtue and it pays much.
From where you read, you talk about team members. Please, I would like to know who are the team members, one. And I would like to know who are the vision killers and the vision helpers. Thank you.
For vision to progress, there must be vision helpers. The worst thing that can happen to a visionary man is to be in the midst of a vision killers. There must be teamwork to come to the top. It is the prayer of every visionary man to have Joshua, Miriam, Aaron, and Hur in his team to support his vision. Remember, there is a need for tolerance, especially to the team with different character from you. Those who are there to complement your efforts must not be like you. In every 12, there must be a Judas. So you need to be a master in relating with the team members.
Wow.
In conclusion, let me leave you with this thinking today. What do you see? God does not neglect the efforts that men put to come to where they can see. What you see is determined by where you stand to look. Where you stand to look takes away delay, because there is no caricature for those who are visionary. Thank you, Beglad, for coming to the show today. Thank you, viewers out there, for watching my video. Do me well by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with your loved ones. If you have questions, drop at the comment section. I will attend to it on my next video. See you same time next week. Thank you.